Okay, cut off. So I'm going to have to splice a bunch of these together. This was the writing paper, and I don't know if this was the little children's book about this hen, and then I added the bandana paper, this little punch out, and this cute little bird, and then I got this fluffy, I got some eyelash trim from Donna, so I thought that looked like little fluffy chicken or straw, that little nest there. So I added that. Children's story. Here's a garden book with a little page, a little tab here, paper. On the other side of this, I have printed this digital, these snap fasteners. Added some paper doily here, and then added a few things. I'm going to do a stamp of numbers right here. Haven't done that yet. Almost done. Seems like I still have a ways to go. I stapled this buttons and added some lace here. This has been pieced together. I like this. It's pink and the little dotty paper, and then added this, some more of this pretty trim here. DB and Friends added some stitching here. So this tucks into there. And then on this side, this is a little tuck. Guess I didn't need to take that off. And then here is this pretty paper from Donna. And this is P for Pam, this little index card, and I put live. It was pretty in the Carpe Diem. Had this pretty plain card, the gold and the pink. Thought that went well with this. Here is a little cute digi. Added this lace here. Cute little kittens on the back with a digital. And then here's a page with some cross stitching here, and then this comes off also. On this page, it was an applique book, and I did have to piece a lot of papers together, so you can see I sewed some, you know, because it was a big book and they were separate pages. So I thought it'd be fun to, on this applique page, I added this rickrack and this paper and sewed around here and added this washi tape. So I thought that was kind of fun, an applique there. Brought in these colors here. Yeah, a lot of work I've been doing. And this little ruffle with the pink little button. More little paper here. Oh, added a stamp and little flowers. This cute little girl here. Over here, I took a little book page, this cute little girl, and then added the pink and the beige rickrack, and then this pretty eyelet trim. Oh, and it has a little flower here and a couple little beads. Just love this eyelet trim. So that's been sewn on or glued on, I can't remember. This pretty page. And then I have this little tuck here. You could add something. It has some buttons and this little die cut, or cut apart, I think that was. And then we have a little vintage recipe. This is from a 70s book with the applique. Here's a pattern, has some little washi tape up here, and this can open up here. There's the washi tape. We have a doily, and it has a little bead and a button, pink and gold. And then here is a tuck here. This has been pieced together. So we have a little tuck here, note paper. And then the pocket here with these buttons, sewing around. So I added these buttons, this little card sewed around. This says handmade, and added this little trim. And then here I added some fabric sewed around, and this is from a pattern book. I don't know if you could see that. This little doily here can flip up, and there's the little button and the bead, which matches the paper. This is the middle of the second signature. Added some trim here. This has been pieced. I just won't keep saying that. And then this kind of flips open. It has the little strawberries that match this cute strawberry paper. So you could write here, you have washi tape, and then right here, and then this is also a pocket, little strawberry card, little tag here, and then a little paper here. So that goes there. And these tuck in here. And I did a little edge punch. Here's another belly band. And this also has a little tuck for some cards. Here, playing cards. Right here. And then also you have a tuck with this. It can be, I haven't inked it yet, but it can be a bookmark. So that goes in this tuck here, and I added this sticker trim. Here we have this cute card, little fabric and wonky stitching, and another little tag with a sticker. It's a die I have, and then this paper here I got from Donna. So now I have a ruffle with some rickrack and a button. And this pretty, I love the paper of this together. A little crochet belly band. That's so cute. This little digital. I put that little bow in her hair. And here's another cute card, postcard. There at the sewing machine. And this is so cute, this recipe with this little retro girl. Recipe directions, that's that simplicity line. And we have this pattern, little washi tape. That was the old tape that was on it. And a little retro craft book page and an older recipe page. It's got some aged paper look to it. Some more, it's kind of like a parchment paper. I added this paper, and then I added these washi tapes and rulers, and then this little rickrack, little washi tape. And then here's the quilt. I added one of Donna's little yo-yos on that tab. And this is where I pieced it together, sewed it together here. Let's move it down. And then here is, I cut a vintage embroidery in this cool lace along here. So I just sewed around here. Thought that was pretty. That flips up. And then I added this, was a die of a doily. And then I added this, has that embossing. Yeah, and this has been sewn here. Little piece of ribbon here. I think that's so pretty. And then this is also, comes out, it's a page of a, like a sewing book. I added this rickrack here. So this flips open. You could write here. Here's a little tuck here. Added this little cut apart from crepe paper and this pretty trim. So pretty. Thought it matched these roses over here. And then this opens up for writing. More pattern paper and some of the paper doily, and I'm going to stamp a number here. Here's part of a digital, has some stamps. I added this cutie little sticker. We have a garden page. Here's from that little book. I added some washi tape here. I added this bandana paper and a little tab. And it has like a pinking shear cut here on the edge. So there's a little chicken book, and I added this a little cluster with the chicken, the gingham, and the burlap, and the crochet lace there. Writing paper. And then more little recipes, and I added a little piece of this lace. Here's a picnic basket that I thought was cute. It was originally a invitation. I have this bandana trim showing through on this side, bandana fabric rather. And in the basket you have this, it's like a little pie. Where's your earliest memory? And it's like a little game. I thought it looked good on this paper here. Here's a little tag, and I added a couple punch outs and added that rooster. And then here's a tag. I added burlap. There's burlap cut apart paper, and I backed it onto this gingham. And this was a cut apart. That goes in the little basket, picnic basket. It was cute, with a pie sticking out there. And then this is the end of the second signature. And here's this gingham. And I added some beads here, a little cowboy hat. Oh, this is hard to show because it's so big. This little charm, cowboy hat or a farmer's hat. And then here's a little truck with sunflowers in the back. Did some zigzagging on this bandana fabric. And then here's a bingo card. I added this for the middle of the bingo with the sunflower, because there's sunflowers here. Added this little milk cap with the striped fabric here for a cluster. And then you have this pretty off-white eyelet and his scrapbook paper. I have this old, looks like a country store postcard with a bike. And this recipe card is a rooster. And then this blue brings out a little blue in here. Another recipe card. Now you can see why it took me so long. I've had so much stuff. I think this is a scan of mine, I think. This is a digi. Cute little card. I collaged some papers on here, added crochet, some buttons, stitched around it, and added the fabric. Little topper tag. This is an envelope. I believe I got this from Donna. Oh, and I have this little cute scrapbook paper, kind of goes with this. Added this vintage postcard. It's got these pink flowers in the haystacks. I can't even read it. Maryland, New York. I thought that was pretty. And let's see how that goes back in here. Yeah, either I scan this or it is a scan. This is a little country book. Love that. Farmhouse. I added this Loving Life. Where Love Abides. It's from a cool book. Here's some coffee dyed paper. And I thought this kind of looked like... first I just added this torn paper with the flower sticker and the birds. Oh, I like that. And then I thought, oh, maybe I'll add this bird or bike with the flowers and then the little butterflies. So I think that turned out cute. And sewing, of course, the little paper tab here. Here's a pocket. I think this is Roxy's digital. It was like a Christmas one. Then this was just a little piece that I added some papers to and zigzag the edge here. And put that in that pocket. And I don't know if I really want to keep this. If you don't want to, because it's kind of old-fashioned, I don't know. At first, you know, you can fix things. I had something else here and I didn't like it, so I covered it with this digital. And this had purple buttons, so then that's why I added the purple here. I mean, I could take it out. You could just rip it out if, you know, I'll leave it in for now, but I'm not sure I exactly like that because I don't have purples in here now. I guess a little purple here, but we'll see. But, you know, you can always fix things, tear things out too if you don't want them. A retro book. These are little felt appliques. And a little paper doily. Some pink lined paper. I think that's all pretty right here. And here is a pocket, a lemonade stand. I just wanted this to be a happy, cheerful book. You know, lemonade wasn't, what is it, more happy than, you know, little kids at a lemonade stand selling it. I added this little applique here. I love the paper here. I punched this out of paper, fussy cut these lemons out. This is a sticker. I added this banner and this sticker. So, yeah, the little sticker has little sequins in it of that lemonade, and then added the dimensional little flags here. And I have some lemon curd tart, lemon recipe. This is scrapbook paper, and I cut out that, and I fussy cut a little lemon out. And lemon tree. So that's a happy page. And here's a little farm page. And this comes out like that. Little farm book. Added this trim here, and then this little pocket. It has this tiny little book, says memories, and there's a little farm on there. And it has some little tiny grid paper. Teensy tiny farm. Goes in that little pocket. It says memories. Here, I also pieced this paper together. I love all this. I finally found my farm pictures that I bought on eBay. I lost them one time and found them, and then I went to look for them and lost them again, but now I know where they're at. So that was great to put in my farm book. I think that was they were like farms in Iowa. Somebody had taken and I bought on eBay. Here's a little booklet with some papers, coffee dyed papers that have been sewn in. This vintage recipe card. A cute little cow and pig. And then a couple more. This big recipe card. And this is days of the week of this rooster page. So there's a lot of stuff, but there's still plenty of places to journal. So that comes out here, and we got blue lined paper. There's a digital that I enlarge, and I have this paper doily on the edge that's been sewn on. This is a quilt book. then our little recipe, chocolate mint wafers. That sounds good. Here I added just a tiny little pocket, the little tag. I need a coffee dye that says sweet. I mean coffee dye, ink it. Pretty floral page. Mushrooms. Little leaves here. So I added this pretty sunflower flip on this stationery. And here is a little flip of this pattern. Brought some of these colors in here. And then I have this pocket and a little cluster with a button. It's pretty lace. I love this paper. And then here is, I don't know, have I been showing you the, I think I have the charms. But here's a scissors. Added this little fabric here. This is a little floral card. I collaged a little bit on here. Got some of that note paper. And then there's some papers here. Some that goes in here. Added the little ruler. Let's see there. There's the little scissors. This, I like the colors here that I put together. These cards are cute. I'm becoming my mother. The little postcard, and a little recipe card, and then this is some scrapbook paper that has like little peaches. Little belly band. This is coffee dyed paper that I added baking day, and I fussy cut one of these peaches, or I'm not sure, I think they're peaches. And then this little arrow that says this way. And then here is the middle of the signature. Third signature, still have to add something there. This was a sticker, a little cup of friendship, cup of tea. That kind of reminds me of my grandma. I added a paper doily here. That I inked a little bit. And then this, you could put something in it. I didn't put anything in that. And then a little wooden spoon that says tea time with this sparkly bow. And then this with scrapbook paper with this little teacup or teapot on this little table. But I thought the colors went well with the other pages. And we have coffee dyed paper. Added this little leaf here, a little leaf here, because the same kind of leaves are on this paper. This is a collage tuck. A lot of papers, a little ruler, the leaf, the wood button, this cute little girl. And then lovely bias trim, this little card from a embroidered piece, this paper. And then I did some stamping. This is a cut apart, and I kind of collaged and added that lace to the top for that tag. And then there is a little sewing machine here, charm. You can just see the lace tuck out here, which I think is real pretty. Oh, I love this book. So cute. And I cut it out. I added these applique flowers. Love this paper. So I added these daisies. Just a couple little cards here. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see. Can you see those appliques? And there's a little ladybug right here. So I added one up here. A little stationery. This is the floral, and then I added a sticker. Never yet was a springtime when the buds forgot to bloom. Margaret Elizabeth Sangster. I added the little stickers here just to give a little more interest there. Here, I thought this would be pretty with these colors here. This sticker, that was from the Dollar Tree. It's not pretty on the back of this recipe. This is some knitting, I think, or is this crochet? That's knitting. I don't know. And here, oh, crochet stitches. Pretty colors. We have this lace paper doily, scrapbook paper. Here's the other side of a digital DB and Friends. And I thought it went pretty with this pink or blue line paper. Here's Seasons on the Farm, another book, farm book. Here we have a tuck, Another Day in Paradise. That was a card, and then I put it on this green gingham paper. And it says tonight's menu, a little sticker. And then I want to create beautiful things, even if nobody cares. I like this little stove because she's cooking on that stove there. It's like a little postcard. And I love this recipe card. Here's some more of that really cute children's book with a little mice. So sweet. And I went pretty with the pink here, and then I love this paper. Here's a little playing card, and I stamped the ruler. Here's a little garden chrysanthemum card, a little piece of paper to bring in some pink. And then we have, oh, I love this poem, The Swing. So I thought that would make me happy to read that in this book. So I added it. Here's the doily. And here's part of this Singer Sewing book that I used the cover from. And then on this side, I got this. It was a fabric store, what do you call those little bundles? Can't think now. But I added this little charm of a scissors, and then some Chanel, a little lace, a couple laces here, and then a little kind of a greenish button. A fat quarter, that's what it was. And then here's part of the sewing book with a little tab and a little button. And then this is just part of the fabric, the little numbers there. And the book is, I don't see it, but I think 70 something. Here, some note paper I got from Donna, and I just added some fabric, sewed that across because it brought in some of these colors here. Added this paper trim, knitting page, some more knitting, and coffee dyed paper. Thought it was pretty with all this. Here's some more of that kind of a farm type book or storybook. Added this little sticker because she had a little piece of quilt there, so I thought that matched that page. And Bless This House. I love this book. And then here, this was a cut apart, and I added the sticker of the pan and the little measuring cups. It's funny. And then I added this fabric piece. I pieced these together, and then I added this. This is from a thrift store. This is a napkin, and I ruffled it up. Flour sack, feed sack. I got it. Feed sack fabric. Added this little yellow felt flower, rickrack, and that little flower there. And I got chicken and foil recipe. This little note paper. Notes and memos and memo planner shopping list. These 3 things I got from Donna. Thanks, Donna. I really like that page. That's the end of that signature. Added some trim here, pieced these together. Then you can see the yellow gingham on this side. This is scrapbook paper, this little pattern. Added this ruffle and this really pretty flower charm with the blue. I like this fabric here. So this is the last signature. Got a tuck here that's been collaged. Little spoon I added, that label, a little recipe for soup. Added that die cut, the button, added all this and added a little bottle cap to the top for the tuck. And then I have a couple recipes, cards. And then this one is cream caramel. And there's caramels here too, so that's why I added the caramel one, and it had blue, so that was pretty. So there's a caramel page, caramels, little cookbook page, graph paper in the blue, and the knitting pattern and knitting a garment. And then I have this little postcard that's a Jansen sweaters and little children's writing lined paper. This is a beautiful quilt, kind of a puffy quilt. Added this tab with bric-a-brac and a button. It's a big book. That's a yo-yo quilt. Is that what they call it? I'm not sure. Piece this together. This is some paper, looks like flowers imprinted into it, or leaves. Got this from Donna. It says jot it down. Perfect there with that color. Kind of goes with her little jumpsuit on the pattern. And do I have something in here? Just a little card. Probably have to ink around that. Added this. This is from Louise Hensel. Cute little girl. Love her kerchief and the yellow flowers. And I backed it on this yellow kind of barn paper. I love this little rabbit, so I had to add a rabbit. It's kind of like one of those post-a-lot cards. So he's cute there. This is little gardening tools. I added this yellow daisy fabric. There's the tools for the gardening, and then I added this sticker of the garden spade. There's the cute tiny bun book, a little gardening book page. There's the Granny bun. And then she has this little hat, and I just so happen to have a sticker. And I put this here, so happy together, love this. And then the vine trim. This is a sticker I put on there, and I put the same sticker here. Oop. And then I added this bliss. So that really went cute. And then she's got the same sticker there, and there's the hat. Things just kind of come together. And there's that grid paper and some scrapbook paper with ric-rac. And this I added some paper I got from Donna. That cute kind of retro paper. I folded it and added it as a flip. Went well with these flowers on the garden page. Digital or large. I added a paper ribbon, ruffle ribbon. Here's this farm book. They're putting hay in the barn. I have this farm life, and a simple life is a beautiful life. On the back of the paper ribbon, I've got this hay scallop paper trim. Cute gardening and summer months of farming. There's a children's writing page. Louisa Hensel digital, and I backed it on this green paper. This is fabric, this paper behind here. It's a tuck, and this scrapbook paper, I liked it together, but the pink was a little bright. So what I did was I added some applique, floral appliques to tone it down. I wish you could see this book in real life because it's kind of hard to show. But see how I added the lace over the flowers to tone down that color, appliques. Yeah, I'm kind of a detail person. And just a little piece of paper tuck in there with bring out some greens. It's a little vintage note card that opens up. I'm trying to go fast. This is one of those little post-a note cards. Cute little girl on there with the watering can. Then here, we're almost done. This is a little tuck here. I'll piece these together. Happiness is. Added a little fabric applique. And an applique here. This is the middle of the last signature. Take this off, and then this was from a magazine. The sheets left a fragrance of purity as they rippled in the breeze. I added that, and she's you know, that's a good memory, putting your clothes out in the line, and so you could write or put a picture there. I just thought that was pretty. And then when you put this card here, that holds that shut. And then I added an applique here, which shuts the envelope. And then this is Windy Wash Day, a poem, and the cute little kids hanging out their laundry, which goes along with this page. Things that make me happy. And then this cute little image. She's hanging the clothes out on the line. And then I added gorgeous here, because this paper is so pretty. And then this is a pocket. Here's a vintage postcard that I love. And this was a vintage card I got in Spokane. So pretty. Vintage. And then this is just, I'll have to ink this just for writing there. And a little scorecard. Okay, almost done. Try not to get cut off. Okay, here I added a cute little clothespin because, you know, they're hanging out their clothes. And it says happy. And it has a tiny little heart. And then this ruffle is a bed sheet because they're hanging out their sheets, and I ruffled it up so it just hangs right there. So I know it's hard to see. And then I also added rickrack, or this crochet trim here. And then I added a little tag here, and I had from the book Outdoor Clothesline, and I added this fabric gingham. So that's here. Right here, just tied on. Okay, almost done. Added this little zipper. There's nothing in it, it just gives it a fun element. And then I added a canasta score sheet in this postcard. Brought in some of that color from here. There's a children's writing. Added a couple stickers. This was kind of making a mark here. So I added that sticker there, Family Farm, driving the tractor. Here's the farm page, and here's a little green tab. And there they are, putting the hay up, and added a applique, added this paper lace and this little cluster, Farm Friends, and a floral book. This is cute. Little girl there, added rickrack. So it's some rickrack on this side. And then we have our grid paper. It says, Happy Times, a simple life is a beautiful life. And there they are in their garden. Caring for your garden. And then I added this little sunflower sticker, because there's sunflowers there. Garden tools, added these stickers here. This book is too big, sorry. There. And let's hurry. And then there's the garden tools, and this was a big placemat that I had no other book to put it in because it's so big. This is one of these magnets. I put makers, gotta make. So that goes on the here. Whoop. Come on. I'm running out of time. There we go. And there's the pattern. This is a stamp here, and then I fussy cut these buttons out. Make your own bedspread, retro, and added the rickrack. And then I added just some little pins and thread and buttons. Writing paper, and I added one of these seam bindings too. This was some pretty, like that Simplicity ribbon that I think I got from Meg's at Art Therapy with Meg's. This is some retro paper. Note paper I got from Donna, so all that went well. I added that sticker, quality times guaranteed, and here's some soup there. More recipe papers. I think this is really cute. I fussy cut these out, and this is from the children's book Cobble Lane. I added this darling, added that daisy, and then this is like a, it has the almanac in here, papers, and it's like a matchbook there. And then this, added that, fussy cut that, added a applique. And then it has hot cross buns. And that's the hot cross buns, what they got right there. And that says darling. And then the last is this pretty ruffle. And then this has the charm with the little oranges or whatever they are here. So thanks so much for watching. I know it's a long one, but I just thought I'd show you my finished huge Singer sewing book. So now I gotta clean up my messy room because, yeah, it gets messy after putting all this stuff in here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like or comment. I'd love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. Blessings. Bye-bye.